Alcohol is an addictive substance that's promoted in sitcoms, music, movies, and pop culture. You've had a tough day at work? You need a drink. Going to make memories that will last a lifetime? You need a drink. It's promoted, overtly or subtly, everywhere we look. Caffeine as well. The coffee break was manufactured by a company as a way to get more productivity out of its employees. Now it's at the point that people line up every day to pay $6 for a fancy caffeine fix at Starbucks. This is promoted everywhere as well. One final example before we get to the point. Plant medicines, such as mushrooms. Once studied for their possible medicinal benefits, the powers that be realized what they could do and they were banned. Then, propaganda was introduced to villainize these substances. That you can take it once and become crazy. Not until recently have these medicines been tentatively brought back into the realm of public acceptance. My theory about this is that the things that are promoted in society are only done so in the interest of society as a whole, with zero interest on individual happiness or fulfillment. The zeitgeist is set up so that what helps the cogs of the machine run will be promoted. Anything else will be demonized. What do I mean by this? Society needs workers to function, people to pull the levers. But society doesn't need happy people to pull the levers. As long as the levers are pulled, it's fine. Caffeine produces a better workforce. With caffeine, you can be more efficient at doing things that don't have any meaning. That's a fact, and that's why it's promoted. You can do more stuff that you don't care about in less time. And then, after a tough week of doing this soul-crushing work, you can unwind with some alcohol and forget about it for a few days. Now you get to sit back and enjoy yourself to the point that you forget that the clock is ticking on your life. It allows us just a moment to forget that right now is all that we have. Without these substances, society would not be productive. And then, if you were to promote plant medicines, people would realize that they would rather do things that they enjoy, spend time with family, within their community. They could recognize the position they're in and start making plans to get out of it. After that, it would be hard to find people to pull the unfulfilling levers. For the machine to function, you need consumers waiting for the next iPhone to release. You need people to be afraid of stepping out of their comfort zone. And you need to have them arguing over tiny differences to the point that they can't unite with their neighbor. But nowadays, plant medicine started coming back into acceptance because we push society, consumerism, productivity, and hatred too far. Nowadays, people are too depressed, anxious, and scared. With the SSRIs that they've been providing no longer working, the machine has started to sputter. The people don't need to be happy, but if they can't show up to work and pull the levers at all, that's not good either. So with this, the machines started exploring other treatments so as not to lose large chunks of the workforce. So what's the point of this video? What's the point of anything really? If this theory is correct, it means that the only reason a lot of things are accepted in the public zeitgeist is because it helps the machine. It doesn't necessarily help you. I would say to try to explore what personally brings you fulfillment outside of what society says. Don't be so quick to demonize something just because you heard something bad about it. And don't be so quick to accept something just because you heard something good about it. Do your own research, think for yourself, and question your impressions, as Epictetus would say.